right, Donovan, we're here at the NBA Awards. Little known fact, you actually played basketball at Syracuse.
Right.
For the legend, Jim Boeheim.
Right.
What's your love with basketball?
What's my first passion? I think all of us kind of grew up with a basketball in our hand. You know, now kids are starting to grow up with baseballs and footballs. Football was one that kind of was forbidden in my house. My mom wouldn't allow on that till probably 7th, 8th grade. We had to beg for that. But basketball was something growing up in the Michael Jordan era, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and just kind of wearing some Jordans or whatever. You know, we still felt like we were them.
How did basketball shape you as a football player?
Well, you know what? You have to be able to beat your man one-on-one. And that's something that I think all kids continue to work on is at that time when you're kind of by yourself and it's now people are training, but you work on one-on-one game. And then that translates to football because with the football, obviously people are trying to play killer man, try to get the ball out of your hands. So what I do is I either cross them over, work on my spin move, work on my hezzy, give them a nice dead leg, and then I'm walking in the end zone.
The NBA just had their championship. Toronto won. The big question, biggest acquisition I think this year is going to be Kawhi Leonard. Where do you think he's going?
I think he stays in Toronto. I think his best bet. The thing about that people don't understand about Kawhi, yeah, he may be from California and he has a house in California, but 90% of the NBA players have a house in California. So that's not one. And he wants to be with a team that appreciates him.
So who's your pick for MVP?
I'm going with Giannis. When you lead 3-4 categories for your basketball team, that says enough. And you have the #1 seed in the East. So I believe he trained with Kobe a couple years ago and worked on just kind of his dominance getting to the bucket. I would like to see him be able to shoot the 15 to 18 footer consistently. People talk about shooting threes for a big. If you can knock down the 15 to 18 consistent and then get around the glass, you're averaging 28 points a game. You're going to continuously get fouled around the block, but if you can knock the 15 to 18 footer consistently, it's not about threes. See, people get enamored by the three-point shot. That's for small guards. Where the big can shoot a three, that's great, but don't sit there and just kind of let that be your game.
Who's your rookie of the year?
Rookie of the year would be Luka Doncic. I mean, his style of play, he proved he can score. He proved he had flash and swag. His vision on the court is impeccable. And then he's got size.
We also follow Trae Young a little bit. What do you think about his development, being able to handle the pressure and all the hype surrounding him?
Well, you know what? It's a credit to him because when he first came into the league, he was compared to Steph. And so that shows that he was able to carry that weight on his shoulders, go into Atlanta where he became the face of the franchise. I mean, was explosive, put up great numbers, and now we're talking about probably as the next couple of years, and they had a great draft, but the next couple of years might be one that might be a landing spot for a lot of players.